Good morning, class 9th students. This is Naren Sharma, your English teacher. Today I am going to take the third poem of your textbook, Beehive. The poem entitles Rain on the Roof. This beautiful poem is written by Coates Kinney. Okay, now let me read the introductory paragraph first. When the sky is covered with, I am here on page number 41. So, all of you open your book at page number 41. Okay. Now, let us start. When the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining. Have you ever listened to the patter of soft rain on the roof? Patter means the sound produced by the falling of raindrops, especially on a tin sheet. You are having tin shed. Okay, so when raindrops fall on it, it produces a pattering sound. So here the poet says, when the sky is covered with dark clouds. The dark clouds is an indication of coming of the rain because the clouds are filled with raindrops and it starts raining. Now the sound produced by the falling of raindrops, okay, you might have listened in your life when it falls on the roof of your house, right? Now, the falling of raindrops are related to some sweet memories in a person's life. So, what thoughts flash through your mind as you heard this melody of nature? It's a sweet musical sound of nature. As you know, rain is a gift of nature, right? The falling of raindrops produce a sweet melodious sound and you can call it melody of nature. Okay. Read the poem to find out what the poet dreamed of while listening to the rain. Now, when you go through this poem, you will come to know that what kind of sweet dreams and what previous sweet memories of his life just overflows in his heart, and it is a sweet recollection of the sweet memories of the past related to the falling of raindrops. Okay, let me explain you in Hindi also. जब आकाश काले बादलों से भर जाता है, यानी कि जब आकाश में काले बादल छा जाते हैं और वर्षा होना प्रारंभ होती है, तो क्या आपने कभी सुना है वर्षा के बूंदों की गिरने की आवाज़ आपके घर की छत के ऊपर? किस प्रकार के विचार आपके दिमाग में आते हैं जब आप प्रकृति के इस मधुर संगीत को वर्षा की बूंदों के गिरने के रूप में सुनते हैं? तो इस कविता को पढ़िए और ये पता लगाइए कि कवि किन अपनी मधुर यादों के बारे में सपना देख रहा है जब वो सुन रहा है बारिश होने की आवाज़ को. Okay. So here in this poem, the poet very beautifully brings out his experience of raindrops falling on the roof of his cottage chamber in the darkness of night, and the memories and fancies mean sweet recollections that the patter of drops, okay, patter the sound produced by the falling of raindrops, evoke or raise in his mind and fills it with a thousand recollection, means dreamy fancies related to his previous life. Okay. Now let us take first stanza. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry sphere, and the melancholy darkness gently weaves in the rainy tears. What a bliss to praise the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Okay. So here the poet says, when humid shadows here means dark clouds. You might have heard about humidity, presence of water vapor in the air. When the amount of humidity increases, it becomes quite hot and your body starts perspiring. It generally happens when during rainy season it rains for some time, and after it, just after it, the bright sunlight comes. Then all the water deposited here and there, they all gets vaporized, resulting in the increase in the humidity in air. The presence of moisture or water vapor present in the air is called humidity. Humid, यानी उमस भरा. Okay. Hover means to cover up. When dark clouds carrying rain overshadows the stars, starry spheres means sky covered with stars. Humid shadow here means dark clouds. Okay. Melancholy means sad. Darkness is the darkness of night. Gently weeps in rainy tears. Here falling of raindrops is compared like that of a tears by the poet. Okay. So when dark clouds carrying rain overshadows the stars in the sky, and the darkness appears to be so sad. Okay, gentle drops of rain comes down. It appears as it is shedding, nature is shedding its tears. The raindrops seems like to be tears shed by someone who is sad. तो जब आकाश में काले बादल छा जाते हैं और रात के समय आकाश में चमकने वाले तारों को वो अपने आगोश में समेट लेते हैं, यानी कि उनको ढक लेते हैं. एंड द melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. और एक उदासी पूर्ण अंधकार जो है वो धीरे से वर्षा की बूंदों के रूप में इस प्रकार से पृथ्वी की सतह के ऊपर गिरता है जैसे कोई उदास व्यक्ति अपने आंसू गिरा रहा हो. राइट. What a bliss to praise the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Bliss means blessing. Okay. Here in the form of joy. Now, when it is raining, the poet finds it as a great joy to lie on the cottage chamber bed, okay, in the bedroom of your house, pressing the pillow under the head and listen to the sound of raindrops. Patter here means the sound produced by the falling of raindrops of the soft rain overhead. Okay, so the poet, by listening the sound produced by the falling of raindrops, provides a great joy to the poet. He prefers to lie on a cottage chamber bed, pressing the pillow under the head. Pillow means takiya. And he is very much interested in listening to the sound of falling of raindrops, okay, which are falling softly on the overhead roof, giving a great amount of joy to the ear of poet. तो कवि यहाँ इस बात को कह रहा है कि व्हाट ए ब्लिस टू प्रेज द पिलो, ये कितना आनंददायक महसूस होता है जब कवि उसके घर में, घर के कमरे में पलंग के ऊपर लेटा हुआ है, तकिए के ऊपर उसने अपना सर रखा हुआ है और वो बड़े आनंद पूर्वक मुद्रा में सुन रहा है वर्षा की बूंदों के गिरने से उत्पन्न होने वाले संगीत को, जो कि रिमझिम बूंदों के रूप में उसके सर के ऊपर, जो घर की छत है उसके ऊपर गिर रही हैं, राइट। तो जब पूरा आकाश काले बादलों से छा जाता है और रात के अंधकार में तारों को अपने आगोश में समेट लेता है बादल, राइट, तो ऐसा प्रतीत होता है कि ये अंधकार रूपी जो उदासी है वो बारिश की बूंदों के रूप में अपनी आंसू पृथ्वी की सतह के ऊपर गिरा रही है। तो कवि यहाँ वर्षा के दौरान ये प्रकृति का एक बहुत बड़ा आनंद मानता है कि वो अपने घर के कमरे में पलंग पर लेटा हुआ जो है वर्षा की बूंदों के गिरने से उत्पन्न हुए संगीत को आनंद पूर्वक तकिए पे अपना सर रखकर महसूस करता है, उसका आनंद लेता है। वो बारिश की रिमझिम बूंदें जो कि घर की छत के ऊपर गिर रही हैं। सो आई थिंक द फर्स्ट स्टेंजा इज क्वाइट क्लियर टू यू। Every tinkle on the shingle, okay, has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof, and I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Tinkle means raining sound. Tinkle means raining sound or sound produced by the falling of raindrops. Tinkle. And shingles, you know, rectangular tiles that are used for making roof, has an echo. Echo means the sound, echo of the sound, ध्वनि की गूंज, that is called echo. Dreamy fancies means the sweet recollection of your memories into being busy being start. Okay. And 1,000 recollection. 1,000 recollection here means the sweet memories that comes to your mind which are related to the rainy season. Here, a figure of speech, hyperbole, is used by the poet, right? Hyperbole is a figure of speech in which things are said in an exaggerated manner. किसी चीज़ को बढ़ा चढ़ाकर प्रस्तुत करना, अत्यधिक बढ़ा चढ़ाकर प्रस्तुत करने का जो काम होता है, that is called hyperbole. Okay. So every tinkle on the shingle. Here two meanings are remaining. Woof means thread woven across the loom. Right? Patter again, the sound produced by the falling of raindrops. Right? So every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. Falling down of each and every raindrop produces a sound by falling on the rectangular tiles, that is shingles which are affixed on the roof of the house. So sound produced by the falling of raindrops on the rectangular tiles of the house produces an echo in the heart of the poet who is lying down there in the cottage chamber bed. Now, falling of raindrops just evoke sweet memories related to the rainy season in the heart of the poet. A thousand dreamy fancies, thousands of sweet memories comes in the mind of the poet which are related to the falling of raindrops. Okay, into busy being start. Now the sweet memories starts to come in the mind of the poet as he is lying down on the bed, enjoying the falling of raindrops, enjoying listening the music of the nature. Weave their threads into woof. Now these thousands of sweet memories or recollection of sweet memories starts weaving a thread, okay, of imaginary world as threads are woven across the loom to produce cloth. Similarly, these sweet memories comes in the mind of the poet, right? And sorry, and this sweet memories starts weaving one after another, producing a long sweet recollection of the memories which are related to the rainy season. ओके, एयर थ्रेड्स यानी कि वो काल्पनिक धागे जिन्हें वो बुनना शुरू कर देता है अपने मन में, जो कि बारिश से संबंधित हैं, उसके जीवन की मधुर यादें. एंड आई लिसन टू द पैटर्न of the roof of the rain upon the roof. Now here again the poet becomes busy in listening to the sweet music that is produced by the falling of raindrops. Okay. Now let me explain you in Hindi also. Every tinkle on the shingles, प्रत्येक बारिश की बूंद जो घर की छत पर लगी हुई आयताकार टाइल्स के ऊपर गिरती है बारिश की बूंदें. सो द फॉलिंग ऑफ रेन ड्रॉप्स, produces an echo in the heart of the poet. Right? प्रत्येक गिरने वाली बारिश की बूंद जो कि कवि के घर के छत के ऊपर लगी हुई रेक्टेंगुलर टाइल्स के ऊपर गिरती है, तो उससे जो मधुर संगीत उत्पन्न होता है या बारिश के गिरने की बूंदों की ध्वनि की एक गूंज उसे उसके हृदय में उठती हुई सी गूंजती हुई सी महसूस होती है। और ये गूंज जो है उसके जीवन, उसके मानस पटल पर उसके जीवन की मधुर यादों को पुनः समायोजित करती है, पुनः उसे याद दिलाती है जो कि वर्षा ऋतु से संबंधित हैं। तो वो वर्षा ऋतु से संबंधित मधुर यादें के बारे में सोचने के लिए वो कवि व्यस्त हो जाता है और उसकी ये मधुर यादें सैकड़ों की तादाद में, हजारों की तादाद में ये मधुर यादें उसके मस्तिष्क में आना प्रारंभ हो जाती हैं और इन मधुर यादों को बुनते हुए अपने मन में एक संपूर्ण घटनाक्रम ठीक वो उसी प्रकार से उसके मन में बनता चला जाता है जिस प्रकार से लूम के ऊपर धागों को आपस में मिलाकर कपड़ा बुना जाता है। एंड आई लिसन टू द पैटर ऑफ द रेन अपॉन द रूफ। नाउ हियर आई हियर स्टैंड्स फॉर द पोएट। यहाँ पर कवि जो है सुनता है बारिश के बूंदों को गिरने का जो संगीत है उससे उत्पन्न मधुर ध्वनि को जो कि उसके घर के छत के ऊपर गिर रही है। नाउ यू नो द बेस्ट एन्जॉयमेंट दैट यू कैन गेट इज बाय लिसनिंग द म्यूजिक ऑफ नेचर। ओके, बिकॉज nature provides you the best company. Here the sweet melodious sound or sweet musical sound produced by the falling of raindrops on the roof of your house, or it is called pitter patter, pattering sound. Okay. Now let us take the third and the last stanza. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers, as she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Now, poet's mother, who was dead, comes in the memory of the poet. Okay. As she used in years agone, as she used to come in the memory of the poet when she was alive. Okay. So here, when the poet is enjoying the music of falling of raindrops, at that time the sweet memories related to his mother comes in the mind of the poet, as she used in years agone, as she here stands for poet's mother, as the memories related to poet's mother used to come in his memory years ago, to regard the darling dreamers. Okay, here poet is just recollecting the sweet memories of his mother. So these memories were very much affectionate to him, else she left them till the dawn. Before his mother left those sweet memories before going for her heavenly abode, she used to continue telling stories and narrating different incidents of life till the dawn hours. Okay. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. Now, poet is just feeling the affectionate look when she was alive, falling on the face of the poet. And I list to this refrain. List here means listen. Refrain means the sound of the rain. Here the poet is listening. He is enjoying the sound of the rain by just remembering the fond memories or the sweet memories of his mother. Okay, which is played upon the shingles. The falling of raindrops on the rectangular tiles affixed on the roof of the poet's house, right, by the patter of the rain. Here again, the sound produced by the rain is being enjoyed by the poet. तो यहाँ वर्षा की बूंदों के गिरने के मधुर संगीत को सुनकर कवि को उसकी माँ की याद आ जाती है और उसकी माँ से जुड़ी हुई जो मधुर यादें थी कई वर्षों पहले की, राइट, वो उसके मन मस्तिष्क में आना प्रारंभ हो जाती है और वो माँ से जुड़ी हुई इन मधुर यादों का सम्मान करता है और बड़े प्यार से उनको अपने मन में स्मरण करता है, याद करता है। इससे पहले कि माँ की मधुर यादें सूर्य उदय होने के साथ ही उसके मन मस्तिष्क से जो है चली जाती हैं, गायब हो जाती हैं। तो यहाँ कवि महसूस कर रहा है कि कितनी प्यार भरी निगाहों से उसकी माँ उसको देखा करती थी ऐसे बारिश के मौसम में जब बरसात होती रहती थी, राइट। अब यहाँ पर कवि सुन रहा है उस संगीत को जो वर्षा की बूंदों के गिरने से वो आनंदपूर्वक महसूस कर रहा है। ये वर्षा की बूंदें उसके घर के ऊपर लगी हुई आयताकार टाइल्स के ऊपर जो गिर रही हैं और वर्षा की बूंदें गिरते हुए एक मधुर संगीत उत्पन्न कर रही है और इस मधुर संगीत का आनंद कवि के द्वारा लिया जा रहा है। सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट दिस पोएम। नाउ इन PDF I will send you extract containing question answers and other questions. Okay, take care of yourself, revise this poem. Thank you all.